Rolling.
All right. Well, my name's Jack Hopkins. I'm working with Kathy Brett and Dr. Brian Watts. All right. So, people all across the nation come to Virginia to view migratory shorebirds, and these people don't often know that migratory shorebirds are actually declining. When these shorebirds are migrating, they're either coming from Central or South America, depending on the species, and they migrate to stopover sites along the eastern coast of the U.S. all the way to the Arctic, where they breed. To do this, they need to maintain high fat reserves, which is gained primarily in the staging areas along the east coast. So my study would be to look at how human disturbances influence the behavioral aspect of these birds while they're feeding. And it would be looking at how these certain stimuli affect these birds. So current management of these areas, these staging areas, are hampered by critical knowledge such as the distance at which a bird responds to stimuli or the type of stimuli these birds are responding to. So my study would focus on determining a flight initiation distance and determining what type of human disturbances cause the greatest flight initiation distance. So to do this, I will use controlled human disturbances such as a person walking, a person running, or a person walking their dog. And I will view them from a distance with binoculars, and we'll use a rangefinder to determine at what distance the behavior changes from feeding to a reactive response to these different disturbances. Another aspect of the study will be to look at how humans view the migratory shorebird decline, and it will be looking at so surveys and interviews will be conducted at trailheads to determine how potential closing of trailheads would affect the community. So other studies have suggested that current buffer zones do not properly distance shorebirds from humans, and this study would focus in on that and would work directly with the Nature Conservancy and the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries to firstly work on determining when the proper time frame of the year would be to open up a trailhead or close a trailhead, and secondly determine the correct buffer zone needed to protect all shorebirds. This information will allow shorebirds to have a better chance of survival, which will in turn allow birders like you and me and locals to see these species every year. Thank you. Any questions?